But it used to be Daisytown Church.
So where are we going?
To the monument.
This is the Daisytown Monument?
See it right up above. It says West Pike Run Township Community Honor Roll. Franklin Delano Roosevelt was president.
And you said your name is on this monument?
Yeah. It's in alphabetical order. And the Wohar's on this last column right here. Wohar George, Wohar Joseph, Wohar Margaret, Wohar Nicholas.
So you and two brothers and a sister.
Right, there's four of us. Served in World War II. And practically the whole town was in a service. Look at the names here. The whole town was in a service. And wherever you see a gold star, this person was killed in the war.
If there was a gold star.
John Testovich was killed. And Paul Schoaf, I didn't know him. Andrew Rizak, Mary Boyce's brother, was killed. Louis Winkowski, may their souls rest in peace.
No, a lot of people from your town returned safely, it looks like.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God we all came back safe. Stephen Hudzinka, he was a Byzantine. Yeah, he died. Lou Barkas, he lived down there, right in Daisytown, right across from Cherney's up there. He used to live. Frank Boyza lived here in Walkertown.
So how long has this monument been here?
The war ended what year?
I don't know, 45? 1945 or 44?
Yeah. I can't even remember anymore. This war ended. Yeah.
Did they have a parade or anything did you get to come down and when they opened this up and your name was on here?
I didn't remember a parade. I just remember, I'm sure they did have a parade because you see, they wouldn't have had a monument if they didn't have a parade. Yeah. Here it is. Erected in lasting memory of those who served in Vietnam. Oh, here, these are the Vietnam.
Oh, this is additional because yours,
yeah.
The other one to the left is for World War II, right?
Right.
This one here.
And that's over here. Let us remember their service to their service and keep faith. Dedicated to the men and women who served in Korea. See, this is the Korean War, Vietnam War, and World War II.
Well, Dad, that's a real honor to have your name here forever engraved, that you served in the war, helped protect the country, went all the way to Japan.
Right.
On the submarine.
Right. And everybody has a story. Every name on here has a story. You know, especially the Army people. They had a lot to tell about.
Well, I remember one of the stories I always remember you telling is whenever you were up on top of the submarine and it started to go down in the water.
Right.
What happened again?
War was just about over then. And we were in a training sub. They used us as a training sub, and we trained by diving in the water, and airplanes would try to attack us. And they wouldn't shoot real bullets, but they would come down on us and try to drop bombs right where we would go under the water. And we used to do a lot of training outside of Pearl Harbor in Hawaii, outside one of the islands in Hawaii. And this one time we were we had surfaced. We had surfaced outside, a couple miles outside of the city of Honolulu, and we were up in the ocean up on top. We had just came up, and then we were on the top side, just floating on the water. And next thing, I was up on lookout, and so I had to go up, and I was up there on lookout. Next thing you know, when the lookout says, "Hey, it's getting wet," he looked down, and the water was starting to rise over our feet where we were on lookout. So he said, "Wow, hey, the boat's going down." And we looked in front, and the bow was down under the water already. And here we were in a conning tower, and that's the high part of the sub. We were up on the top. We were just baffled. The submarine is going down under the water, and next thing you know, the bow is under the water, the stern's under the water, and the whole conning tower is starting to go under the water. And there was 3 lookouts up on top and 1 officer. And the officer says, "We better get up on top." And there's the conning tower shears were going way up in the sky. We started to climb up on the shears, and we were thinking, this boat's going to go down and we're going to go under. And the next thing you know, we're all climbing up on the periscope shears for dear life. And all of a sudden, we see the bow begins to surface. The stern begins to surface, and the boat comes right up. And as we came up, the captain says, "Open up the hatch." We opened up the hatch, and we went down, and the guys down below were saying, "Wow, what a close shave that was." And they said the ballast tank got stuck, some valve got stuck, and we couldn't blow the water out. So we were going all the way down under. And they said, we said, "Boy, we were scared up on top. We didn't think we would ever, you guys were ever going to come back up." They said, "You were scared. Just think of us. We didn't think we would get up again. At least you could have swum to shore." And I said, "That's true. We could have swam up there, but thank God we didn't have to swim." Hallelujah.
What an adventure that was.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for showing me this memorial.
Watch. Ooh. There's another little one.
Now we're going to go back to Daisytown and
to the metropolitan area of Daisytown. I can't believe that I'm so feeble anymore. The guy used to climb up on the rigging high above submarines and jump down these ladders coming down. Look at me today. Oh well.
Well, you've aged very gracefully. Now, just for one last shot, and what's the building on the right of the memorial?
That's a Hungarian Catholic Church.
Okay.
Hungarian Catholic Church.
Well, I hear a car coming, so we better get off the road. All right. This is October 4th, 2009.
Right.